Pedagogy of Mathematics, Unit 3, Exploring Learners. Individual difference. Individual difference are variations in mental or physical characteristics among individuals which differentiate them from one another. Gifted and slow learners in mathematics. A person showing consistent extraordinary achievement in productive field is genius or gifted. Genius children show remarkable achievement in music, arts, leadership and expression consistently. A student is considered as mathematically gifted student if he shows consistent remarkable interest and achievement in mathematics. Identification of gifted students in mathematics. Gifted students pick up things rapidly and easily. A gifted student is quick in grasping relationships, making generalizations and drawing conclusions. He puts intelligent questions in class. He is able to solve those problems which are of high standard. He shows originality in solving problems. He possesses a good power of imagination, thinking and reasoning. He has a liking to work at abstract levels and does not like simple practical work. Identification of slow learner students. Intelligent quotient is below 90, has little drive, has short span of attention, has weak association memory, is a poor reader, has difficulty with abstraction, is not logical in thinking, lack of imagination, is unable to detect his own errors, has little power to transfer training, is not creative in his thinking. Enrichment program for gifted students. An enriched syllabus to provide for extensive and intensive study. They should be encouraged to enrich their knowledge by the study of supplementary readers, reference books, and general literature from the library. They should be allowed to do their independent study in the library. For teaching such gifted children, the teacher should use heuristic, analytic, problem-solving, project or discussion method. They should be told the history of development of various topics and about the contributions of renowned mathematics. Gifted students be encouraged to actively participate in various activities of mathematics class. Some useful classroom techniques for slow learners. Provide an opportunities for the class to learn through several senses at a time, such as seeing, hearing, manipulating, dramatizing and doing. Have daily routine with surprises, as routine gives them a feeling of security. Frequent changes of activity are necessary because slow learners have a short span of interest. Provide variety within a period. Give these pupils immediate satisfaction by checking their work as they do it. Make each daily lesson complete in itself so that the slow learners can learn it easily. Do not try to force slow learners to do mathematics when they are not really interested. Try to think of new ways to review concepts. Causes of individual difference. Physical causes, lack of interest in the subject, mental disability, lack of mathematical ability, inappropriate learning experiences, irregular study habits, teachers' indifference, ineffective method of teaching, practice and drill, lack of facilities at home, family background and home environment, lack of individual attention, lack of proper educational guidance. Activities to enrich mathematics learning. Math enrichment is a type of learning process that encourages a creative, critical and dedicated approach to thinking. In other words, math enrichment is the exact opposite of repetitive worksheets, because while worksheets have their time and place, they are not fostering the critical thinking skills but rather memorization. Math enrichment activities, on the other hand, develop a child's ability to think critically and approach real-time problems with an analytical mind. Create mnemonic devices. Grade level 3rd to 8th, best for helping learners remember math facts, equations and sequences. Dedicate time for students to create mnemonic devices cues such as rhymes and acronyms to help recall math facts. A popular example is, I need to be 16 years old to drive a 4x4 pickup truck. Such cues could be rhymes or quick stories that distill larger chunks of information, always using tangible objects or scenarios to make them memorable. Although you can think of mnemonic devices yourself and share them with your students, it's beneficial to run an activity that gets them to make their own. They'll likely find it easier to remember once they create. Run, think, pair, share exercises. Grade levels, all grades. Best for encouraging discussions and cooperation, fostering critical thinking, aiding understanding and retention, catering to a range of learning styles. Launch a think, pair, share exercise to expose students to 3 lesson processing experiences in quick succession. As the strategy's name implies, start by asking students to individually think about a given topic or answer a specific question. Next, pair students together to discuss their results and findings. Finally, have each pair share their ideas with the rest of the class and open the floor for further discussion. The 3 parts of this exercise vary in length, giving you flexibility when lesson planning. And because it allows your students to process content individually in a small group and in a large group, it caters your classroom's range of learning and personality types. Techniques to tackle individually different students. Assistive learning. Assistive technology refers to the devices and services that are used to increase, maintain, or improve the capabilities of a student with a disability. While the phrase assistive technology may make use of, think of computers and computerized devices, assistive technology can also be very low tech. For example, pencil grips. The molded pencil grips that slip over a pencil are considered assistive technology. In comparison to other interventions, assistive technology may have a significant effect in helping students with disabilities progress towards the goals outlined on their individual education plans. Computer-assisted instruction summary points. Computer-assisted instruction provides students with dynamic feedback. Computer-assisted instruction can help students practice spelling and multiplication drills. In order to prevent the technology from being a distraction, students need to be taught how to use technology to support their learning. Supplementary text materials. Supplementary text materials are books and other materials we can use in addition to the course book. Include skills development materials, grammar, vocabulary, and phonology practice materials, collections of communicative activities, and teachers' resource materials. 5 reasons for using supplementary materials. To replace unsuitable material in the course book. To fill gaps in the course book. To provide suitable material for learners' particular needs and interests. They give learners extra language or skill practice. To add variety to your teaching. Summer program. It is hard to imagine, but it is time to start thinking about summer program. Families prepare yearly to get their children into the right program for them, and summer programs prepare yearly to make sure they have the very best to offer you. Summer programs keep children's minds active over the summer months to avoid the brain dump that can occur when a child leaves school. With a general enrichment summer program, youth return to school in the fall ready to continue learning, not start over. Summer programs keep kids active. We live in an increasingly screen-centered world, television, computers, tablets, phones, but children need to improve around to stay healthy. Summer programs usually offer outdoor time, sports, swimming, and more physical activities Summer is not a time to be a couch potato. It is a time to get out in the sun and have some fun. Correspondence courses. A correspondence course is a class that is carried out through distance learning, whether that is online or with print materials that are mailed or faxed. Some correspondence courses may be only for career or personal development, while others might offer college credits that can go towards the degree. Many people choose correspondence courses when they are not able to be geographically close to an educational institution. Some also choose them because they want the flexibility that these courses can offer. A learner acquires content to suit his speed and needs. It is a systematic learning process which uses communication mediums. Advantages of distance education. It provides education facilities for all with limited resources. As a result of population growth, distance education reduces the pressure on formal educational institutions. This education is also useful with a view to expanding education and ensuring universal access to education. This education provides new knowledge to suit the need and the social needs. This is an approach to education in which the learner does not have to approach the teacher, but he learns at home. It is less expensive and does not have any restrictions on time. Limitations of distance education. Distance education is a single way. A guide or a counselor arranges the same as he plans and the learner follows. This system does not take into account the sense of apprenticeship. Like formal education, there is no participation of teacher in this education. Distance education, even though everyone has the freedom to learn according to their interest, aptitude and speed, but learning material is of the same kind for all and it takes into account individual differences. No feedback is taken from the learners regarding the usefulness of text materials. Sometimes printed text materials is not sent to the learners on time. In the LINK programs, a consultant makes very little effort to resolve the problems of learners. Thank you.